Hey guys, I got something pretty important I want to share with you guys today. So listen up. Here we go. So my name is David for those of you who don't know me, but if you do know me, you know I'm a pretty private person. I like to keep things to myself even if it's weighing heavy on me. I put up walls, and today I want to break down my oldest and most stubborn wall. Today I want to share with you in the world that I'm bisexual. For the last month, I've been coming out to my close friends and family, and to my friends and family that I couldn't come out to because of circumstances or because of physical distance. This video is for you guys. I want you guys to see my face and hear me out, so please listen. I'm 22 years old, so that means I've been in the closet for 22 years. It's been a long and hard struggle with my sexuality, and I've fought depression, and there's a lot of reasons for that, and the biggest reason is my faith and my religion. I was born in the Christian faith, and I was raised in a Pentecostal church where being gay is a sin and heavily looked down on. And before we say anything, I want to tell you that I'm Christian now, and I'm always going to be Christian. I love God, and He's my God, and that'll never change, but I'm not going to hide who I am anymore. Who I am and who I love is not wrong or sin or evil. I'm going to live my life the way I've always have and how my parents have taught me to live, and that's being a good person, having empathy and compassion for people, and working hard for everything I want, and being there for my friends and family. And I'm going to be myself truly and absolutely without shame or self-hate. So to get you guys caught up, I was 7 years old when I first started to figure out that I was bisexual. I remember being in first grade, and it was the first time I was ever attracted to boys and girls. And that's when the confusion started. There wasn't really anyone I could relate to. I remember growing up, and my church, my home, and the society was teaching that men should be with women. But there I was liking also boys. So when same-sex attraction was brought up, it was always in a negative context. I didn't understand why I was different. I just was. And I hated that people looked down on gay people. Ergo, they were looking down on me. And soon I started to hate that part about me. I hated being different. And with that hate came shame. On top of all that stuff going on, I didn't have anyone to talk about it. There wasn't anyone I felt safe with or comfortable enough to come out and talk about it. My parents were against people being gay, and so was pretty much every adult in my life. So I decided to keep it to myself, to deal with it myself, and that's a big reason why I've been in the closet for so long. I wanted to understand what was going on with me completely, and I wasn't going to let anyone in until I understand what was going on. I knew that with understanding, I would lose the shame and the self-hate, and I can speak my truth without my voice shaking or second-guessing myself. This was always about me. I had to make sure I was comfortable with it. Even though hate and ignorance hurt me, at times I never let it belittle me. At a young age, I decided I wasn't going to care what other people thought about me, my sexuality, or in general. They wasn't going to understand, so I wasn't going to give them the chance to judge me. Over the years, I explored the idea of being out, and I started becoming more comfortable in my own skin. And I realized that it didn't matter, and it didn't change who I was. I was the same David. I was still me. I'm sure 90% of the people that I know already know that I'm not straight. I've been asked if I was gay like a million times, but I wasn't ready for that conversation. I would dodge it always, and it would make me feel so uncomfortable. And honestly, I resented people for trying to pull it out of me. If I had any advice to give anyone who thinks they know someone who's gay in the closet, is to respect that and to respect them. Make them feel safe and make the environment feel comfortable, and I promise you they will come to you. So in my teenage years, suspicion grew more and more of my sexuality because I started to display feminine qualities and mannerisms. And of course we were taught being gay made you less of a man, which is total bullshit. In the hood, which I grew up in, the South Bronx, being called a faggot was the worst thing anyone could call you. That kind of thinking is homophobic. Your sexuality has nothing to do with your manhood. Masculinity and femininity standards and what is supposed to be the norm is total bullshit. Whether you hold your wrist a certain way, or how you stand a certain way, or how you speak a certain way, does not determine whether you're a man or not, and it sure doesn't determine if you're gay or bi or straight. Liking other guys does not make you less of a man, and being gay or bi does not diminish your worth. Now I actually regret not coming out sooner. I feel like I could have taught my family and the people around me tolerance. My silence benefited no one, especially myself. lying by omission so others could feel comfortable was wrong. Sexuality should be irrelevant how you view someone. You should judge someone on their character and their character alone. Homophobia and hate is ignorance, and just because you don't understand something does not give you the right to bash it. And above all else, someone's sexual preference is none of your business anyway, so why would it bother you? I remember being afraid to come out as bisexual and having women not be attracted to me. That's exactly what I didn't want. I loved women, and I didn't want to close that part of myself off. I thought, what woman will be into a guy who finds other guys attractive? But I finally came across the question that I asked myself that was more important. Why would you be with someone who didn't accept every part of you? Once I let that sink in, it was easy to tell my story. You are you. Find someone who wants to be with you, not someone you're pretending to be. I know making a video like this is kind of dramatic, but I wanted to come out to my entire world. I'm proud to be a part of the LGBT community, and I wanted to make this video for my bisexual brothers and sisters who are still in the closet. Being bisexual comes with its own unique struggles. It's nothing more confusing than being a kid and being attracted to both boys and girls. Am I gay? Am I straight? Okay, you like girls and boys, so you can choose. You can only be with girls. All these thoughts were rushing through my head. I've heard a straight guy once told me, there's no such thing as bisexuality. You're either gay or you're straight, which is ridiculous because what would a straight guy know about being gay or bi? And I remember a gay guy telling me bisexuality doesn't exist. It's just a pit stop out of the closet of being full gay. Those kind of thoughts and that kind of thinking is ridiculous, and it just fed my need to keep everything to myself. What matters most is that you identify with being gay, straight, or bi. Don't let people dictate how you feel or how you think. At the end of the day, I'm going to tell you who I am. You're not going to tell me who I am. The last couple of years, I would go on YouTube and I would watch coming out videos like this one, and it would give me strength. I remember watching Troye Sivan's video, and it helped me so much. So did Ellen Page's speech for the Human Rights Campaign. It's like it made me feel I wasn't so alone. People were going through the same thing I was going through. It actually like set a fire in my stomach. A big YouTuber I've watched for years is Troye Oakley. He's inspired me in ways he would never know. His videos have showed me that happiness and success isn't based on what people's views are. He showed me that you respect everyone's beliefs no matter what they are, and always spread love. I hope that this video helps anyone who's looking for answers, or who's questioning their sexuality, or who just wants to know that there's someone out there who is going through the same struggle as them. Know that I get it, I understand, and I love and accept you. Above all else, this video is for 7-year-old David. This video is for 10, 12, 16-year-old David. This video is for 21-year-old David. This is for the kid who hated being alone with such a big secret. For the kid who had no one to turn to for answers. I've decided to be the person I needed growing up, loving and understanding. It's funny how life takes you full circle. This is my truth. I'm David, I'm 22, and I'm bisexual. Thank you for watching. I love you.